Alrighty guys, I'm going to teach you how to create a Kahoot. So now I've created my account and I've logged in. This is what my Kahoots look like. I don't have a Kahoot yet. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create here at the top right. Takes me to this page. It gives me a couple of options to choose from. I'm going to click on the top left, Create a new Kahoot. And now this is where you start typing up your questions. So here up at the top, you will type in your question. You've got an option to add an image that is not required for our assignment. Then here are a couple different choices. You can increase how much points the question is worth or how long they have to complete the question. I'm leaving this at the default settings. I suggest that you do too. And then down here is where you start typing your answer choices. So now each question you are required to have 2 answer options. Then you can have up to 4 being your max. So I'm going to go ahead and create a sample quiz to show you how everything is done. I pretend like my assigned person is Harriet Tubman, and I'm going to create my first question over her. Got my question typed in. I'm going to start with my first answer choice. Alright, so the correct answer will be the Underground Railroad. So go ahead and check that so that Kahoot knows what answer is going to be correct. Now, since we are required to have 3 different questions, I'm going to go ahead and click Add Question. Now you're given all these different options to be able to choose from. For this assignment, the only 2 that we're going to be using is either quiz or true or false. My second question happens to be a true or false, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now this looks a little bit different. So you have the part where you type your question. The only answer choices will either be true or false, and that's what you'll choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and type my statement. This is a true statement, and that is what I'm going to check. And now I'm going to go ahead and select add a third question. And this one is going to be another quiz question. I'm going to type it up. And now I'm going to add my answers. The correct answer is a nurse, so that is what I'm going to select. Now I want you guys to make sure you go back over everything that looks good. You can even preview it by selecting Preview. This will give you an example of what it's going to look like when the students are participating in your quiz. And go ahead and click Exit Preview to go back to where you were. As long as you think that everything looks good, you can go ahead and click Done. And title your quiz. I'm titling mine Harriet Tubman, because that's who it's about. The description is optional. You can click Continue. And it says now that your Kahoot is ready to be played. You'll click Done. And now in your profile, it will show and save your Kahoot. So when it comes time to play, you'll go ahead and click Play when it's your turn. And then you can choose between 2 different options to play it as. Player versus player is if every single person has a device, or team versus team. That's what we will be doing. Each different team will be competing against each other. So since we're not actually playing, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. And that is how you guys create a Kahoot.